private land!
I thought we could start by telling her how much we care for her and that we're concerned about her future.
Sounds great. You can try it out now. She ought to be at breakfast.
Well,
Jessica, it's 7:30.
Luke, has he been out all night? He can't have got up this early.
I don't know, but while you're being parental, I wish you'd talk to him about that damn bike. Morning, all. Morning.
Morning.
Your father would like a word.
Yeah, but not this morning. I did try and tell you I've got to go to the hospital before morning surgery. Been out maintaining community relations, have we?
I picked up the local paper on my way back.
Yeah, well, try and show some consideration for others. Not everyone wants to listen to your motorbike in the early hours of the morning.
I know you've heard this speech before. However, this is a small village, and whether you like it or not, we have a position in it. Your father's a doctor, I am a teacher. People look up to us. So whatever the family does is bound to have an impact.
I'm very disappointed, Eric. I thought you'd be overjoyed at this reunion.
What do you want, Eileen? Come on, you always want something.
Make a list, shall I? Holiday home in the Canaries, money in my pocket. A few answers would be nice to start with. Tragic widower suddenly bereaved. Must be some mistake, I thought, because I'm his wife. And I'm very much alive. This is my favorite bit. A respected member of the community. Things must be looking up. You were a cheap little crook when I left you.
Well, I've made myself a new life here.
How nice. Just the time to pay off old debts.
Things haven't been that easy. I've had to do the odd little job just to make ends meet.
I can feel a sob story coming on.
I had a chance to make some big money, fencing an antiques hall for Thorpe and his lot.
Out of your league. I always warned you about that.
Yeah. Well, for once I wish I'd listened to you. I got well stitched up.
You mean you blew it again?
This time I had Thorpe on my back, wanting the money or the goods, and I didn't have either.
I'd love to be there when they come to collect.
I tried to negotiate it. Buy time, but they wouldn't listen. Pay up, take the consequences, or do another job for them, which would have got me even deeper.
None of this is going to get you out of paying me off, Eric. I've gone to a lot of time and trouble to find you.
You'll get your money. I had a stroke of luck, I suppose. Elizabeth dying of me like that meant that I could collect on the insurance and pay them off.
You don't change. To everyone else, that plane crash was a tragedy. To you, it was a stroke of luck.
We're talking about survival here.
Well, chew on this. If anyone found out you already had a wife, you'd never see a penny of that insurance.
The rest is haggling. How much do you want?
How much is your survival worth? Think about it. I'll come back tonight. You can make me an offer.
I should think you get plenty of applicants. A lot of people around here need the money. OK, love, I'm off now. See you later.
Have you, sold many of these?
Couple.
I'll take the rest.
I shouldn't worry if I was you. Just shows you're not afraid of letting your hair down now and again.
Rather undermined my parental authority with Luke this morning, though. I've been trying to get through to him that some people find motorbikes antisocial. but I don't suppose you have much sympathy with that point of view either.
No, not really. I'm thinking to get a scrambled bite for myself, actually. You know, we could start a track. Maybe up at Emmerdale. Contain and control the problem.
Give the problem to Jack Sugden, you mean?
They got plenty of land up there that they can't use after the crash. It'll do some good. We could charge at the gate. Donate the money to charity.
It's really embarrassing. Half the kids in my class will probably see that paper.
So if Mum doesn't manage to buy them all up?
Maybe you've got the right idea. You know, use it for bargaining.
Push them into okaying this weekend with Danny, you mean?
Why not? You don't like him, do you?
It's your life. You want to spend it with a boring dweeb?
He's not a boring dweeb.
We both know what he wants this weekend.
We're going to this gig at your local tonight.
Yeah, I'm on.
What about baby sister?
I don't know if my parents will let me. I'm already in trouble with them.
They can hardly say no, can they? Not after that picture in Courier. It's just a gig.
Tim Turner won't allow anyone underage to touch booze.
Well, we'll see about that. Tell your mum I'll be there to look after you.
Oh, that should really reassure her. OK.
Right, we'll pick you up on his way.
All looking good. Any word from Elsa's solicitor?
Oh, he said quiet. My bloke reckons they're preparing the case.
I hope you're doing the same.
Yeah, I've got a social worker coming around tonight, checking up on me.
Don't worry about it. They're just doing their jobs. Just routine.
Frank, I know I've just got back to work and all that, but I was wondering if I could have a bit of time off.
Is this because of the custody case?
Sort of. I want to take Alice to my mum's in Scarborough for a while. Spend a bit of normal time together.
Yeah, it makes sense. She must be a bit upset about all this.
Yeah. I don't want to let you down, though. I know you're busy at the
Don't
moment.
worry about it. It's only the heritage farm. There's nothing they won't keep here. Just let me know your dates, will you? Look, I have to catch Kim.
Hello, stranger.
Yeah, sorry. Been up to my ears in meetings all day.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Been pretty busy myself.
Well, I was hoping we might go out somewhere tonight.
Well, maybe go to this musical thing at the Woolpack.
Let's hope it turns out better than his Pickwick night.
Yes, and you don't leave me waiting, like that dinner.
Well, I do have a couple of things I got to do first.
Yeah, me too, so no promises, eh? Fingers crossed it works out this time. Meanwhile, I'm late for the stables.
Any more aborted?
No, a couple of healthy births. Things are looking up.
One looks a bit sick to me. Just take it into the house. Try it out by the fire.
No, it's fine here. It's better off with its mother.
Michael, just do as you're told, will you? We don't want to lose any more lambs. Do I have to spell it out to you? We can't afford to lose any more money. If we have to make cuts, your job ain't too safe, OK?
OK, Joe, you're the boss. I don't reckon it's the lamb that's sick.
What was that?
Nothing, sir. Just doing my job. Doing my job.
If you want to get me riding, maybe you and Dad could get me a moped. Jessica. Oh, it's not fair. Luke's got his own transport so he can get about, but I'm stuck in this boring village with no way of getting around.
It's not boring.
It is most of the time. And then when there is something exciting going on, like this gig at the Woolpack tonight, you and Dad are hardly likely to say I can go.
Well, what about your homework?
Well, if I get it finished, can I go?
Oh, I suppose so.
That's great. And what about the moped?
Oh.
Nice to see a live bit of music at the Woolpack, Alan. Part of your marketing plan, is it?
Absolutely. Some may go down market, but we believe you can give the public culture and still make a profit.
So that's culture?
Oh, yes. They're a classical group. They're called the Planets, Gustav Holst. They have appeared at the Royal College of Music.
You girls find a table, we'll get the drinks.
Good evening, lads. May I say what a pleasure it is to see you here. We let bygones be bygones, can't we?
Good call, innkeeper. 2 pints of best, vodka and tonic, and rum and coke.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Don't tell me you've run out.
Yeah, this establishment has a very strict code on underage drinking, as you well know. It is the law. You can stay, of course, provided you drink soft drinks. I'm sure that won't spoil your enjoyment of the entertainment.
Another good call, I'd say.
So, we'll call that 4 orange juices, shall we?
Whatever you say, Tina.
Back again?
Do I know you?
I doubt it, but I think we've got a mutual friend.
If you mean Eric, I'd hardly call him a friend.
No, me neither. So maybe you'll tell me why you're seeing him then?
Depends on what you want to know. Suppose he owes you money.
Not exactly. I'm Michael Feldman, who was married to my mother.
I see.
Go on. You can tell me. Did you score with a merry widow?
You'll be so personal.
Looks like you're going to get a good turnout.
Well, let's just hope folk aren't disappointed.
This is where we score over you. You can't have live entertainment as an off-licence, can you?
You haven't seen me juggling beer mats, have you?
Kim asked me to tell you she'd be late.
Pay me back for that phantom dinner, is she?
No, we had a call from someone who wants to put a couple of horses in livery, so she's showing him around the place.
Never been one to stand between a businesswoman and her profits. Why don't you stop and have a drink? Not going to get many chances to have a night out once Christopher gets home.
Yeah, thanks.
Alan, I think you ought to have a word with those kids, see what they're up to.
Well, not just now, my lover. I'm about to introduce the entertainment.
So, Eileen, how well do you know Eric?
We used to be quite close. At least that's what I thought. Then he disappeared, owing me quite a lot of money. Been looking for him ever since. Then I saw that photo in the paper. Booked myself into a guest house and started to make a few inquiries.
Yeah, well, you've got me to thank for that. You never wanted that in.
Maybe I can return the favour sometime.
Ladies and gentlemen, a moment, please. Your attention, please.
But I better get back there now, or he'll be wondering where I've got to.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Woolpack, where I am delighted to introduce an evening of classical music played by one of our leading quartets. They come straight to us from a successful concert at the Royal College of Music, so I'm sure you'll give them a very warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the Planets.
Another champion do that, Mr. Turner.
She's fine now, Joe. Put her back with the others and let's get down to the Woolpack and see this show.
I don't know how you two can even think about going out at a time like this.
Well, we won't have much chance once the baby's born. And with Robert at Dominic's, we don't even need a sitter.
And it's not going to do you any good sitting around the farmhouse brooding about what's gone wrong. We all need to forget about it sometimes.
It's not so easy to forget.
Well, it'll still do you good to go out.
If I was going anywhere, it'd be to the hospital to see Ma, where you should be going.
That'll depress you more. You can't go on like this, Joe.
All right, you two go. I'm not stopping you. Besides, the way I feel at the moment, I wouldn't be good company. Only spoil your evening.
OK, Joe. And if you change your mind, we'll see you down
This is a total disaster.
Par for the course, if you ask me. A shambles.
I've a good mind to bar that old devil.
Yeah, but listen, if the law comes round, you're going to have a lot of trouble with those kids. Topping up with vodka.
Stop that. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, Tina!
I have warned you before, I will not have underage drinking at the Woolpack.
Can't we stay and watch the show?
The show is finished. That is quite enough of that. My customers were expecting some quiet classical music, not this. There are some establishments that go in for the baser form of entertainment, but the Woolpack will maintain its standards regardless of the cost.
Where did they dig him up?
Yeah. I'm afraid this has all been an unfortunate misunderstanding. You were booked in good faith. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement about the fees.
Good as gold, isn't she?
Yes, she's a lovely child.
She's never any trouble for me at night time. That's because I try and keep her to the same routine. Bath, story, bed. Kids like routine. That's why Alice gets agitated with Elsa. She doesn't know her routines.
I'm not here to discuss Miss Feldman.
No, of course not. You just make your report, don't you? And then what happens?
It'll go to the court, where, along with other factors, it'll be used to make a final decision on custody.
Which will be?
That's not my decision. I only advise. How is Alice getting on with the new childminder?
Oh, fine, fine. I try and get home every lunchtime if I can.
Good. And have you sorted out your accommodation problems?
Yeah. We'll be moving into the nursery flat at Home Farm. Frank Tate, my employer, he's been really good to us. He's even given us some time off so we can go see Mum in Scarborough.
How long will you be going for?
I don't know yet.
And have you discussed this with Miss Feldman and her solicitor?
I don't need to ask Elsa's permission to go on holiday. Look, she was the one who snatched Alice, not me.
You agreed to give Miss Feldman reasonable visiting rights.
Right. Well, I'll bring Alice back for the day from Scarborough if that's what Elsa wants.
It's always best to be sure that there aren't any misunderstandings in these matters. Good evening, Mr. Gates. I'll be in touch.
What's happened to the entertainment?
Alan gave him the big E.
Oh, great. I was really looking forward to it.
And so we all feel. It's not good enough, Alan. We were promised live entertainment. We can have you under the Trade Descriptions Act.
It's not my fault. It's beyond my control.
You can't let all these people down, sure.
We don't want to, Seth, but it doesn't look like we got much choice, does it?
Shortest concert on record.
So I suggest the best thing we can do is go somewhere else and make up for the dinner we never had.
Are you coming, Kathy?
Oh, no, thanks. I don't want to play gooseberry. You two look like you've got some catching up to do. That's really good, isn't it? You ought to sign him up for your Easter fair next week, Frank.
Ah, no, you don't. That pianola is a speciality of the Woolpack. Always knew it would be an asset. Well done, Seth. Well, where did you find the rolls?
I didn't. It's a piano and all.
Jolly good, Seth.
I'm fed up of listening to your excuses, Eric. You won't get rid of me unless you pay.
The trouble is, Thorpe feels the same way, and saying no to him would be suicidal.
That's your problem. Because if you say no to me, you'll have nothing for him. And you won't collect a penny on your wife's insurance if I told them the marriage wasn't legal.
So what's the deal?
You say you're getting 50,000.
Yes?
Okay. It's 25 for you, 25 for me. And please don't argue, or I'll ask for more.
Still the same old Eileen.
And I'll want it in cash. No checks.
Agreed. Provided you divorce me. Properly this time.
That'll be a pleasure. Bye, Eric.
Have you seen Luke and Jessica? They were supposed to be here this evening.
You you might not like the answer.
Think you'll find she runs a bit better now?
Glad to hear it.
Sorry, I thought it was Biff.
He's found something even more interesting than bikes. Your baby sister. Oh, I wouldn't worry. She can look after herself.
Yeah, worse for you, I suppose.
Especially when you think of the heavy time he gave you and you weren't even interested in me.
Oh, I don't know about that. There's more beers in the fridge if you fancy one.
Great.
Might as well have the party here if we're not welcoming the wool pack.
Party's over.
Oh, Dad! We're both very disappointed in what we've heard about you tonight.
About what? Where would you like me to start?
I'm really glad we went, Jack. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah, me too. Does you good to get out once in a while. Puts things in perspective.
You should have come, Joe. Seth played the pianola. He was terrific.
Joe? Joe?
He's probably gone to bed.
I don't know. Just doesn't feel right.
Joe?
Sarah?
The gun cupboard's unlocked and there's a shotgun missing.